Good morning, welcome to Blue Anchor Bay. We're down in just before Minehead, just after Watchet. I've come here lots of times, taken lots of photos, some wonderful images of this place. The reason I'm here today, it's a place my mum loved a lot. She found it very peaceful here. It's 10 years since my mum's been gone, so I thought why not do something about one of her favourite places, which in time has become one of my favourite places because there's something here for me. You know, I can bring my son and the family, you know, and if she's looking, she can watch us grow from here. I find no solace at her final resting place, which is in a local cemetery. There's nothing there, it's just a place to go and put flowers. I'd much rather come here and gather my thoughts, picnic, do something nice with Oliver, even if it's just throwing stones into the water. It's something to remember. But it's so peaceful here. I've got an empty beach. There's no one here. It is Monday. I expect everybody's gone to work. I haven't got work till tonight, and I'm busy with martial arts this weekend, photographing that, the weekend coming, so probably won't have time to get here. And if I do come here on Mum's anniversary, which is in a few days, it'll be private. And yeah, funny old thing, grief, innit? 10 years on, I still miss her like hell. God, I love 5 minutes with her. Show her who I am, what I've done, where I've been, what I've come from, what I've gained, what I've lost. Yeah, 5 minutes of that one person that you miss the most. Am I over it? Yeah. Do you ever forget her? No, not in a million years. You know, she never met Oliver, who, you know, Oliver's now my hero, my son. He came along 4 months after Mum had died, so she knew we were having a baby. She came to one of the scans. She wasn't well enough the second time, but she still saw that scan. And somehow, between all the arguing and names, it was Mum that said Oliver, and it somehow stuck. And he is just a typical Oliver. So what I want today, I don't have many memories, photos out of Mum. I don't know why. So I've come here today. I'm going to walk all the way down near Dunster and grab a landscape shot of Blue Anchor Bay. I'm going to blow it up, print it, and put it on my wall. Sounds simple, but obviously it's got to pass. Do you want to look at it every day? I've got a wall at home, so it's covered in my photography. We don't want to go too far with that wall, so I'm going to start somewhere else. And I think this would just be a really nice centrepiece of something for Mum, something for me to look at to remind me of Mum. So yeah, I'll do my best. I don't know whether it's going to be a focus stack or perhaps a little bit of a long exposure with some filters on. The tide's coming in, so I've got the water. I don't know. I've got the drone. It's beautiful weather for flying. There's absolutely no wind. It's gorgeous. It was horrible yesterday. I planned to come here yesterday and do this. It was horrid. So I'm going to walk up the end of the beach, drink this. I'll speak to you in a minute. up the other end of the beach. I'm not entirely sure this is the angle I want, but we'll give it a go. See what happens. I think I've come too far, so I'll try a little focus stack to start with. Set up. I can't show you on the camera because all you can see is a reflection of my face, which isn't beautiful. But I've basically focused here, in the middle, and then down here on these waves. Let's see how that looks like. The only trouble I envisage with that is the actual the waves. They'll all be in different places. So I think I've got some quite nice, smooth, flat clouds over there. So I think I might try a little long exposure and just get a little bit of movement from the sea and see what that gives me. I honestly think I'm in the wrong spot. I'm too far back. I'm going to move. I've got some nice shots. Got some movement in the water. I'm going to head back that way a bit because I really want to get the long promenade walk in. I just feel I'm too far away at the moment. We'll see. Something else I wanted to quickly talk about is dust on your sensor. I had a real issue lately. Pain in the ass. These mirrorless cameras, it's like they're a magnet for it. I've cleaned it today. I wish I videoed the stuff that I did in Wales. I haven't been to Wales, Dartmoor. Because it really highlighted the sky and the dust specks. Absolute pain in the ass. Photoshop getting them all out. But I've cleaned it all. We'll see what happens when I process these images. But I'm going to move a bit further up the beach. I'll speak to you in a minute. Right, so why is this place special? Not sure. It's very peaceful, it's very quiet. It's one of Mum's favourite places and there's never many people here. Autistic trait again. There's never many people here, so you can really just relax and chill. There's a great Driftwood Cafe. Everybody deals with grief in different ways. Guess I didn't really have a chance to be stupid or not talk to anybody because I had to have a baby 4 months later. And that was probably my saving grace, having Oliver. He is my absolute hero. He's a little, you know what, but he's awesome. I've had my bad times. I've been stupid. I've run away from things when I should have tackled them head on. But I've also found things, I found a love of cycling, which is now diminished. I got fit, time trial, raced. I did all these things after Mum. I wish she'd seen me do the things that I've done now and the dad I've become. I'm not perfect, far from it, but it's the best job in the world, being a dad. It's awesome. And I stood there once with a mate and said, I ain't never having children, I ain't never getting married. That worked out well, didn't it? He's the most awesome boy in the world. He's a total. He takes everything away from me, that boy. I can't quite describe it. But everybody's different, and I had some grief counselling and sat with a group of people and discussed how we felt. And my mum wasn't sudden, we knew it was coming. It was leukemia. She gave it a good old fight. I raised some money afterwards, which made me felt good. After getting into cycling for 6 months, I decided that I'd cycle back from Land's End, back to Bridgewater, on the coastal path. It's a bit stupid, but wow. It's times like that when you realise how much inner strength you really have to get you through situations. And one that stays in my head is Contesbury Hill. Just coming out of Lynmouth and Linton, up over Porlock. hits 25% and averages out about 12 all the way up. That's when I really found something inside me I never knew I had. I'd only been cycling 6 months at the time, but it raised a whole lot of money for the Anthony Nolan Trust that gave me and Mum and my brother and my stepdad another 18 months with Mum, because the treatment was successful for a while, but unfortunately it came back, and that was Mum's final fight. But it's good to talk about it. I struggled with the Dartmoor video, do apologise. I hope you enjoyed it, but my wife was there, we had a weekend away with it, and I just struggled slightly having the confidence to talk in front of her. Or waffle on, whatever you want to call it, but each their own, and every day we do something that makes us grow in confidence a little bit more. I'm walking up the beach, trying to get a different position, and I think it's going to come after this sort of outlet that's here. It's such a beautiful day. It's cloudy, but it's lovely and warm. It's beautiful. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people on the beach now. This is lush. I'll get set up here and I'll be back. So I'm about halfway up the beach now. There's a huge bit of driftwood there. Turn you around. So there's your driftwood. I've got that set up so the bottom edge of the camera is leading up into the driftwood, and then the jut of land coming out is in the middle third. I've still got my ND filter on, so I'm shooting at 2 seconds, f22, 50 ISO. I did the shots back over there. Whoops, I did the shots back at the beach by f16. Someone I watch on YouTube is quite prominent with his landscape photography. He's actually fucking amazing. Talks about f16 a lot, and getting everything in focus. So I'm going to work with this bit of driftwood. It's huge. It must have been here a while. And then see what we can get. I'll try some little long exposures, well, longish, and a couple of focus stacks. We'll go from there. Right, I've got one more bit of sort of heavy driftwood up here that I want to try. Quite like that one back there. All the roots coming off of it, it really sort of led you into the picture. There's not a lot of colour, that's what I'm struggling with at the moment. I mean, there never is at a beach, really, is there? And I didn't want the sky blown out with the sun. I kind of like the grey clouds. Might even look better in black and white. I'll stick the pictures up as I go through. Most of all, I'm out again. I don't like to go on about it, but just being for a walk, it's lush. It separates you from the very busy world that my head and my brain seem to react in. It's such a nice place to be. Can't just come down, have a go. I don't know why somebody made it so goddamn difficult to walk over bloody pebbles. Pain in the ass. Yeah, it's always good to be out, fit, healthy heart. Right, just the bit. Hang on, and I'll get set up. That is me about done. Heading back to the car. It's been good here. About 33 images to sort through. Do some stat ones. See what we can come up with for the wall. See if we can get a centre point for my new photography wall. But if I do get one printed off, I'll put it at the end. I'll do a tiny little video. Hope you enjoyed it. tide's on its way out, and I got to go to work tonight. So give us a like, give us a subscribe, and drop a comment. I'll see you next week. Where, I do not know yet. Enjoy the images, and most of all, fantastic weekend.